There's so many hopeless things in the world that we can talk about, we can look at and examine, but it's not good if we don't have the spirit that overcame those things. Because then you will be worn down and defeated and feel like there's no hope. I have a spirit that I received from God that overcame the world, and that's why I look at it. And I can see like their failings. And I recognize how great God is. So there's like this joy that I receive from it. But if you don't have this, that just means that you need to be aware of it. It's no good like pretending that you have the spirit that overcame the world when it's not true. I get this sense that most people, even the ones who watch my videos, of course there aren't many, but the ones who do, they don't have the spirit that overcomes the world. They're kind of like worn down by it instead. Like today, I want to talk about things going wrong in the world, because this is what makes sense to talk about in the last days. There's not gonna be a lot of like celebration, joy. It's all the unleavened bread that we get to eat instead of the leavened bread. We only are here to kind of endure for discipline's sake, to outlast the enemy. I want to talk about these things that really only belong in the book of Lamentations, because that's the only thing that we're gonna have in the last days. Otherwise, you are deluding yourself. Instead of looking at God and seeing things in His light, and they're really bad. People are sickly. The world is dying. It's so purposeless, everything that's happening. I say these things, but I still have hope. Like yesterday, I started doing art in my tent because I felt like uplifted in the spirit. I was thinking of writing a bunch of like Bible verses that are like meaningful to me and just filling the whole tent up with them. I might do that. This isn't something that I would do if I was depressed by the depressing things that I speak about on this channel. It's this place of overcoming the world where you will have the peace that you need. They don't have this peace in the world. What they have is pointing fingers and name calling and feeling bad because they're guilty of the same crimes that anybody else is. And then there's just like smugness and getting to gloat for a little while that they are not, failing as bad as somebody else. Like that is the thing that if you carry with you, it will be like a burden around your neck, dragging you down your whole life. People need to be aware of these things. There's no benefit to just singing songs your whole life. You have to be able to face the darkness and overcome it with Christ, who is the light of life for men.